The video you're about to watch is my first time passing the Ding Dong Gong in London at Big Belly Comedy Club. It was really, really fun to do. I'm glad that I've done it because this year has been all about at least trying to pass one gong. That has been my singular one and only comedy goal. I'm happy that I've done it. In the way that I did do it, mostly consisted of me putting a heckler down really fucking harshly. And the reason actually is, at the Ding Dong Gong, the gongers, the people that are judging from the audience, they're given like huge dildos, and this guy was sitting right at the front and he had the biggest dildo, and he was sitting there rubbing it and like looking me in the eye and saying, "I'll bet you want to stroke this, don't you?" Like basically sexually harassing me, and I'm not a fan of that. So I just got really mad and called him a prick and told him to shut the fuck up, and I just blew off all my rage at the guy, called him a cunt about like 27 times, and the fucking crowd loved it. I'm really proud that I won it. The guy that I was yelling at, he actually was married, and his wife high-fives me on the way out after I finish, after calling her husband like names for like 5 solid straight minutes. The thing that this comedy thing this gong has taught me is that I've got good instincts. If anything, I can make people laugh just on ad-libs, on heckler putdowns. So that's a nice skill that I have. The other story that's really, really more sweet is that I was outside in the smoking area, you know, being fucking cool, talking to my friends, and a lady turns around to me and she says, "I was really proud of the way you put that heckler down, and I was also kind of shocked when you used that word." She's referring to the word cunt, which I use quite a lot. She said to me, "I don't use that word personally, but I was really glad when you said it about him, because he is one." Which made me laugh. I was like, yeah, he was one of those. Anyway, but yeah, thank you for watching the video. Leave a comment, leave a like. I probably won't post another video like this in a while. I just wanted to post this because it's sort of like a milestone, like I passed the gong. Woo! Yeah, I don't know when you heard the name Desmond, you weren't expecting a granola bitch white guy who looks like he should be filming 70s twink porn. So when people hear the name Desmond, they expect to see like an older black gentleman, not a man whose fashion icon is Ned Flanders. That's just how I diddly do. And no, I'm not going to shave off my mustache, I like having it. Because now every time I go to Starbucks, I don't need to ask for oat milk. It's implied. I also know that people don't expect me to have this name, because when everything I ever learned about Desmond Tutu as a child was taught to me in the form of bullying. For example, I'll be in a playground and a kid will come up to me and say something like, "Hey, you're named after that apartheid abolitionist, Desmond Tutu." And I'll be like, "Well, I'm 8 years old, what's apartheid?" Okay. And then, but you may be sitting there like, thinking, it's not an insult though to be compared to an apartheid abolitionist. You have to remember that I come from a very racist part of Portsmouth, known as Portsmouth. Don't worry about that, because I'm one of the good white people. I understand the struggle of applying for jobs with a stereotypically black name. Shut the fuck up, man. No one wants to hear from you. What? No. He's trying to sexually harass me with his dildo. Not unexpected, because he is a cunt. I wish you would be. I wish you would be. Why the fuck up? I'm trying to, but you're being a fucking cunt, ruining everyone's day. Dude, calm down. Calm the fuck down. Where the fuck was I?
Portsmouth.
Yeah, Portsmouth. I understand the struggle of applying for a job with a stereotypically black name. That's why I put a picture of myself on my CV. Because white privilege is real, and it is awful. But I want my unfair share. Of course you don't believe it, mate. Look at you. You look like a fucking stereotype of... Were you up north recently? Yes. I can tell. What the fuck were you doing? Well, we all know what you were doing out there, making the country worse. I don't want to use you, mate. No one wants you here. All your friends friends are like, why did we invite him? Anyway, you're ruining your friend's birthday. Okay. Dude, shut the fuck up. Anyway, this is going so well. It's a kind of a gig that I dream about, waking up screaming. Why can't I just continue? Yeah, sometimes I feel like a loser, like... It's a good example. Well, I'm 28 years old, and all of my YouTube ads are now for better help. I'm probably going to use it tonight. I fucking never knew I was a loser until YouTube was like, we've seen what you've been looking at. It's not good. What? Yeah, that's the joke. Shut up! Name the rest. Anyway, fucking hell, man. Like, you're getting a crowd to tell you to shut the fuck up. Fuck me. Anyway, yeah. I don't even know where I am because of this prick. YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, all my ads. Anyway, no, I just wish I wasn't a loser, man, because then I could be one of the people that likes ice baths, maybe. You know the kind of person. I can't. There's a good example again. Fucking like I just want to be one of the rich people that's so well off that like their lives are so good that they just sometimes have to have a cold bath, you know, to bring themselves back down to reality. I want to be like that. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm just trying to say, like, all of this is to say that, like, I think at some point when you are a loser with white privilege, you have to accept that it's your fault. You did that. Like, that's why I hate all those people that went up north recently to fucking riot because they think they're speaking for us and they're fucking not. And I just want to get one of them and say, look, your life isn't hard. Life's hard because you got a fucking swastika tattoo.
Everybody strap in. We've got a lot of work to do with this feedback. Lee Hudson's going to start. What did you
I'm just
think?
glad we got to the bottom of who set fire to that Holiday Inn in Rotherham. Have you ever gigged in Colchester on a Friday night before? You're prepared for it now, so apply for it. Because you dealt with that great. It's not the sort of vibe I was expecting at a 3 p.m. show, if I'm perfectly honest. This is more like 9 p.m. Friday in Colchester, but hey ho, here we are. No, you did well with that.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think was 9 p.m. Colchester? I thought it was 8:14 a.m. on the 11th of September on the South Tower energy. is what I was picking up. Look, I mean, Paul is a good example, right? Paul is. I mean this would love to Paul, one of the worst human beings you'd ever meet in your life. But he's reasonable. Like, he comes you off. He's a Gongmeister. You have to sort of deal with that, I suppose. And you kept giving me oxygen to come back with, right? He's got his big cock. He's got his big moment in the sun. I know. Look at that. Right? I know. Literally, I wish I was dead every time I look at him. But he's here. You got to deal with it. He gave you a goal, which I thought actually, to be fair to Paul, and I wouldn't say this very often, was not unreasonable. But you managed to do it. Sometimes you need to work out how you're going to get through and do what you need to do. So you got there in the end.
I just loved him calling Paul a cunt and Paul went fair play. I like that.
My point is, if you get heckled, don't keep giving that person the oxygen, right? I'm saying you've got to wade through that shit. He's with his wife, who incredibly is Anna, from what I understand. Happy birthday. It's all good, it's all good. But, so that is all how it's gone. But, to be fair to you, man, you're through to the final, you've got the crowd on side. Normally I think people with moustaches are fucking morons, but I like you. So give it up, Nathan Connor!